Hi, I'm Melissa Brown, a certified pediatric sleep consultant, mom of 4, including a set of twins, and founder of Sleep Shop. In this class today, I wanted to go over 5 things that you can do no matter what your baby's age to help you get more sleep at night. Oftentimes, minor adjustments need to be made in order to get your baby not only napping longer than 30 to 45 minutes during the day, but sleeping 10 to 11 to 12 hours at night. And one of the first things that I always address with families amongst these 5 things is full feedings. Full feedings are so imperative to get your baby to sleep through the night. No baby that is hungry is going to be able to sleep all night and or take long naps during the day. Babies tend to prefer to snack and catnap. One of the things you can do as parents is to just make sure that when they're eating, breastfeeding or bottle, that they're eating efficiently and that it's not a snack and it's more of a full meal. A full meal will be able to get them longer stretches between feeds during the day and then gradually and very gently allow them to go longer stretches at night. The second thing that is very important when you're working to try to get more sleep for your baby is the sleep environment. You want a dark room, you want a sound machine with either rain or white noise, and you want to make sure that the room's not too hot or too cold. A couple of things with the temperature of the room is baby's temperature rises and falls as they transition to different sleep cycles. If the room is too warm, your baby's going to spend too much energy trying to cool down and it's going to wake them up and they're going to have a harder time going back to sleep. So you want that room between 68 to 72 degrees. If your baby's too cold and you go in there and their nose is freezing or their hands are freezing, they've been using too much energy to warm themselves up, and oftentimes that will wake them up out of a sleep during the night or through a nap, and they're not, unless they're able to warm themselves back up, they're not going to go back to sleep very easily. A dark room is really important because babies, when they're really little, don't produce melatonin. Once they do start producing melatonin though, and the morning light comes in, their brain automatically signals that it's time to get up. And that could be 5:30 or 6 a.m. So a dark room helps not only put your baby down for bed during the summer when it's still light out, but it helps keep them sleeping longer during the middle of the morning when they are naturally inclined to wake up from the light coming into their room. The third thing is a sound machine. A sound machine is so important. When your baby's really little, it helps to block out outside noise, but then it also brings a lot of comfort. They like that consistent sound. The rain, the white noise or brown noise are really helpful to not only keep Amazon deliveries and doorbells from waking your baby up, but they also help bring them comfort and soothe them as they're sleeping and transitioning to different sleep cycles. A third thing that's really important when you're trying to get your little one to sleep through the night is being aware of their wake windows during the day. Most of the time when I see a baby that's struggling to sleep at night, they're up for way too long during the day. Little babies as young as a week or 2 weeks old can rarely only stay up to eat and then they're ready to go back to sleep. A wake window does include the feeding time, and that's the time that they're up, changed, play, and put them back down for a nap. Every baby's wake window is a little bit different, so you want to follow the sleep cues of your baby. If your baby's always going down crying or fussy or rubbing your eyes, try to move that wake window up a little bit. It will make a huge difference in not only making it easier for your baby to fall asleep on their own, but cut down on some of the fussiness. The fourth thing in teaching your little one to sleep through the night is independent sleep, meaning putting your baby down awake. I get DMs, questions, messages all day long about how to put your baby down awake. Going back to the other things I gave you, the good sleep environment, making sure they're not hungry and having a full feed, and finding their optimal wake window will all be things that make that easier for them. So putting your baby down awake, go in there, help soothe them, talk to them, tell them you love them and it's night time. But if you're rocking your baby to sleep, it's no wonder that they're gonna wake up wanting to be rocked back to sleep. Again, I'm a huge proponent of cuddles. I'm a huge proponent of rocking and being with your baby or toddler. But over time, if they never learn to go to sleep on their own, they don't know how to go back to sleep on their own. A baby that knows how to go down awake knows how to go back down awake. And the more practice they get at it, the better. So remember, always try to put your baby down awake. For those of you with newborns, I know this is really hard. So if anything you can push for, it's a full feed and put them down as close to awake as you can. But over time, as they get older and their wake window gets longer, it becomes much easier. And the last and final thing you want to try to do is have a bedtime and nighttime routine, something that you can be consistent with. So a bath time, jammies, cuddles, maybe you rock in the rocking chair for a little bit, maybe you hold your baby and walk around the room, maybe you pray with them or sing to them or read them a book. You want to have something that you can do every time before nap, so the nap time routine will be shorter, and then something you do every night before bed. the consistency between a bedtime routine, the baby knows what to expect. When they know what to expect, it builds security, and that security breeds confidence. These are just some of the ways you guys all can try to get your little one to sleep through the night, and no matter what the age, and you can start implementing them today. But if not, we offer one-on-one support. We offer 2-week unlimited packages where we will walk you through the day-to-day and guarantee that your baby will sleep through the night at the end of it. We are here to support you in whatever way that we can. We hope this webinar was helpful, but please reach out. Remember, you can book a consult with us or even a 2-week package where we offer the unlimited support as you implement these and things a little more specific to your little one. Thank you so much for joining us today.